All right, we are back. I have my Poland Spring water ready to go. We're locked and loaded. All right, so you thought the fun was over? No way. Math is always fun. Let's start drawing these. We're gonna draw. I'll do some coloring in and stuff. I put some nice shapes out here for us. And look at this little asterisk I have here. Remember, if we shade the entire shape, that is one hole. So that's exactly what we're gonna do here. We want to represent 4.5. So we're gonna draw in how many completely? 4, because we have 4 holes. So I'm going to just briefly color these in. Not going to go anything crazy here, but just so we know, I'm talking about the whole thing. Maybe I can get a different tool here. Let's try this one. Oh, that's more like it. Wow, that's cool. Okay, so we got that. We got that. Okay, that's about a hole right there. We got another one. And now, wait, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. But wait, we need 4.5. So I can't shade this entire thing in. I'm just going to shade in half. Because that's what our fraction is. That's what our mixed number is saying, 4.5. That's about a half. Not too good with my lines, but you guys got the idea. All right, so that would be 4.5. Because right here, like we said, that's 1/2. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Next, we're on to 3 3/5. Yes, that is how I said it. 3 over 5 would be 3/5. So 3 3/5. Sound good? So what does that mean? How many are we going to color in? We're going to color in how many whole circles here? 3. So let's start with that. And I'll make this quick too. Just so you guys aren't watching this whole video. This is for too long. Watching me color in. But like I said, throughout this video, if you got the idea, you want to skip ahead, jump around, please, by all means. But I want you to get the gist of what's going on here today. Alrighty, so that's our 3 holes. Now, let me get my eraser out. Really? Oh, gosh, darn it. Alright, whatever. We're good. Back to this tool here. Alright, now we have 3/5. So we shaded in all 1, 2, and 3. Now we have 3/5 of this last piece here. So I need to shade in 3/5 here. So that's what I'm going to do. Very carefully shade in 3/5. Now let's take a look here. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, and 3/5. Because I shaded in 3 of the 5 here. So that's another way to draw 3 3/5. Alright, we're rocking and rolling here. We'll end with green. Green's a good color. Alright. Here we go. 2 and what's that fraction? 3/4. Or we could say 2 and 3/4. Right? So, first let's brainstorm. Alright, how many whole circles am I shading in here? Well, look at our big number. He'll always tell us how many circles to shade in entirely, which would be 2. So I'm going to shade in 2 circles completely here. Sound good? Boom, ba boom, ba boom. La 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 la. Good. That's another one. Alrighty, here we go. Now, we shade in our 2 holes. So what should we do next? Let's take a look at our other fraction. 3 over 4. So that means now we need to shade in 3 out of the 4 in our last shape. So let's count. 1, 2, and 3. And we'll leave 1 blank. Because if we shaded this entire one in, that would actually just be 3 holes. And that's not what our fraction's telling us here. Our mixed number is telling us 2 and 3/4. So that's what I'm going to do here. And like I said, for the coloring part, by all means, go ahead, fast forward. Alrighty, here we go. So, boom, perfect. We have 2 and 3/4. So that will be our next fraction there. So that's how we color them, draw them in. Like I said, just another way for us to visualize what a mixed number is and what we're trying to get at here. On to the last page, one more problem. You have to hear my voice for a little bit. So, it's been a long day. Let's have a snack. But, Mr. Ross, I'm picky. I'm a picky dude. So, Mr. Ross ate the following Oreos after the online school day. How would we write this as a mixed number? First, let's pause. My mom does not buy Oreos because all we have in our house is pretty much trail mix. Anyways, how would we write this as a mixed number? Mixed number. Let's brainstorm here. Get my pen out. Let's start with the wholes, right? How many whole Oreos do we have? Let's keep it simple at first. And I'm going to count my Oreos. I have 1, 2, and 3. So I'm writing my mixed number now. So let's start with, remember, the wholes are our big number. 3. Now, check. Ate those. The last one I was still stuffed. I would say that's what? Half of an Oreo right here. That is half an Oreo. So I have my big number here, and then what goes right next to it? 1/2, or 1 out of 2. And that would be my mixed number for this problem up here. I had 3 whole Oreos and a half Oreo. So 3 1/2. And I'll put that right here. Alrighty, so that will do it with our notes today. You guys have a 2-question classwork to do after this. Remember, the classwork is not due until tomorrow. So if you watch all of these videos, don't worry, you have time to do it later today. You want to do it tomorrow morning, afternoon. This is due later on Wednesday. So you take your time on the notes and classwork. Be good. Have fun. Tuesday should be a little bit better weather-wise, so keep being awesome, guys. You're crushing it. All right, Mr.